Yo guys, it's Shadow here and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. The iron is flowing again, as you know, back into the refinery. And now, while we are waiting for that to be refined, why not take this beauty and hop over to the platinum asteroid to get ourselves a load of platinum because, the thrusters need a lot more platinum to be refined, to be produced. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Also, we've gotten an additional spoiler for the next update, the Warfare 2 Broadside update, as it's known, which sounds promising. And let me just hold on real quick. I just have to real quickly move a window over here. There we go. And it is promised. Obviously, the release date is, I think it's still supposed to be 22nd of February, I think. So that's exciting. And they promise reimagined combat. That's a bit difficult to quantify at the moment, but it sounds like an overhaul of the combat system, which on one side is good because the combat system at the moment is, well, pretty limited, let's call it. On the other side, that will break a ton of mods. I can guarantee you that. That will break a lot of weapon mods, if not all of them. You know, like the weapon core stuff that might all just stop working. I don't know. It's difficult to say, but I have the feeling this will break a lot of stuff and make a lot of people quite angry. Then quality of life changes. Not quite sure what that all entails, of course, but quality of life changes are always nice, especially in a game like this, I feel. And an arsenal of brackets free new weapons. That's good, because if they would include some of the weapons in DLC, that would be fairly unethical. I feel that would be really, really bad. You know, basically, especially if you're, like, if you're doing like a PvP oriented server and then there's somebody with DLC on it that had better weapons than you, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Is this the platinum? I think so. This is platinum. Yes? It's a bit... doesn't look like we've tapped that. We'll have to get a quick sample here. That is indeed platinum. Cool. I don't think I've been drilling here before. That's interesting. But yeah, okay. Anyway. So the arsenal of free weapons. That's going to be exciting because I think we've only pretty much seen that large cannon thing that kind of looks like a mass accelerator cannon, you know. But it's difficult to say. I really hope that there's going to be like a big arsenal of weapons, because that's what I like, and especially weapons for different purposes. You know, long range bombardment, short range anti-ship combat, which is technically what the minigun is for, but still, you know, like different calibers, different ranges, different uses for these different weapons. So very much looking forward to that. And then there's free and premium content. Obviously, it's always going to be paired with a DLC. At this moment, it's kind of difficult to think about what it could be. But yeah, I mean, in the trailer, there's at least 2 other blocks that I saw that will be part of either DLC or the update. It could be DLC, both of those, technically. There was a new door, a new sliding door, almost like an airlock door, you know, like a pretty solid piece of equipment. And there was like a new type of like LCD control, not LCD screen, but a new like control terminal kind of thing. Both of these could technically be DLC, but I guess time will tell. It's kind of difficult to say at the moment. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about the whole weapons thing. Especially because it's called broadside. Even though technically, you know, in space, broadside is probably a horrible idea to do. You know, getting up close next to a ship and it's just unleashing. It's actually kind of like in the 40k universe does that sometimes. Especially in the game, what was it? Battlefield Gothica? Battlefleet Gothica? There, it was pretty much broadside attacks. Or, well, there was like torpedoes, and then there was a lot of broadside cannons. It's kind of silly. It's kind of cool as well, but it's if you were thinking about it, it feels so silly in a way. But yeah. Oh, we've just banged on something, but I think we're fine. Also, have I? Oh, one of the panels is put on the wrong way, I just realized. Okay. Let me just get out of gravity's reach real quick before we start to fiddle with the ship, because yeah, we're still moving. Everything's fine. I think we're out, yes? Yes, we're out, because that is kind of it's kind of annoying. Holy hell, didn't even notice that. For how long has this been like this? Very curious. There we go. Better. Okay. Let's go, and then feed that platinum into the system as well. And then we can finally continue with the whole shipbuilding thing. Will take us a little bit longer before everything is completed, but we're pretty much at a good state at this point. Again, there's a few interior things I might need to take care of as well. But then again, it might be easier to do this when the ship is actually finished, you know, and we're basically having the ability to connect it via docking station and then just pull material into the ship. Because at this point it is completely closed off, the ship. Obviously, it's gonna be quite annoying to fly in and out all the time, especially if I forget something tiny, you know what I mean? So yeah, kind of annoying. God damn, okay, I'll have to break with the hydrogen thrusters real quick, I think, otherwise this is gonna zip past our home base here. Do we still have enough hydrogen? Yeah, kinda. Close enough, I feel. Right. But yeah, broadside update. Seriously, that's gonna be, I have the feeling, something cool. I really hope that combat system overhaul is gonna be worth it. I mean, they probably had a lot of time now to look at different things, listen to a lot of feedback from players. I really hope for them as well, you know, for their sake, that they get it spot on this time. Because combat, you know, the thing is, building stuff in Space Engineers is fun, but actually using it oftentimes is a lot more awkward, which is kind of sad. You know, just building stuff to basically look at it, that can get stale quite quickly, you know? So yeah. We'll hope that maybe, if we're lucky, you know, you can actually then have some proper combat between ships, which will make PvP a bit more fun and interesting. But yeah, we'll see. Nothing. Well, and here comes the thing, my perspective, because I'm not a big PvP person. Of course, it's going to be nice for PvE as well, if there would be something to actually fight regularly, you know? Of course, there's like pirate drones and stuff, but honestly, we can defeat those with a, if you're really good, you can easily defeat them with basically a jetpack and a saw, a grinder. You know what I mean? It's silly. But yeah, there you go. Let me turn off the hydrogen thrusters. Are we getting it? God, wiggle. There we go. We got contact. Let's fill the tanks again real quick. Is it filling the tanks? Not quite sure. We'll just keep it for now. Don't tell me we're running out of ice now. That would be the next crisis. Although that's... I basically just get that with the jetpack, really. But still. Kind of curious, actually. Let me just check real quick. Do we have still ice somewhere? Is that a thing? No, we don't. Let me see. Oops. Hydro tanks. This one, who is 50% filled. That's nice. That's way enough. And then there's an oxygen tank. Well, okay. We still have more than enough to work with. Excellent. So now, obviously, they're still going to be mostly preoccupied with iron, but I think I can kind of help that by hand. By just slapping a bit of platinum in at least one of them. There we go. And now, let me just see. What do we need now? Well, we basically need a whole bunch more of these bad boys. Thruster components. Yeah, it's not able to... It's producing, like, every once in a while it will produce... Oh! Did we already produce a few? Again? Didn't even realize that. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna actually get that money into this thing here. There you go. Deposit. What is it? 373. Boom. There you go. That pretty much shows you how much I'm doing with that space credit thingy. But there you go. Okay. Let's go and see what we can do here. Just finishing off a few more of these bad boys. I mean, soon enough we'll have to be able to... Well, we will be able to do a functions test on the whole ship. Just to, and also just, you know, figure out how it's going to react, how it's going to feel from the balance and everything. I still am quite convinced that more thrusters and probably also more gyroscopes are going to be part of the things of the list that we'll have to fix before we can actually use it as a functional, useful and easy and nice to use ship, you know? Just because you can use it doesn't mean it's nice to use it. So we'll have to, you know, make the user experience better, I think is what you would say in marketing. But yeah. At least we have thruster components again. It's kind of nice, actually. It's kind of nice. Now I'm pretty sure we're all topped off with almost all the resources. Very neat indeed. And all of our top thrusters are almost finished at this point. Another step forward. Excellent. Okay. Well, again, we're running out of these thrusters components. We'll have to take a little bit of time to let them produce. But at least we can finish up the top. So that step is complete. So, let's see, are the assemblers producing? This one is producing, this one is producing, and this one. So we're producing about, yeah, about 1,200, which is fine at the moment. Here we go. So that one is finished. Now obviously we have all these below and then all of these ones as well. Now we haven't built one single bigger thruster yet, because I always find them quite annoying and awkward to fit into, you know, ships, because they're a weird combination of even and uneven block sizes, you know, with the 2x3. It's kind of annoying. Let me also, just real quick, let me get about this material and just head inside my ship real quick, because there's one place that I kind of want to take a look at real quick. Also, we'll have to design our mining drones as well. That's something we haven't done yet. Hey, look, it is airtight. That's also a good check, by the way. Going through rooms and seeing if they're airtight, that's something we'll have to do. Airtight as well. But in here we don't have the oxygen density yet, because this ship requires tremendous amounts of freaking oxygen to be pumped into. Right, so yeah. Oh, and it's even... Okay, we had this thing open. Oh yeah, there. This is one of the rooms, because I forgot to put lights in here, apparently. Which is kind of interesting. Normally that's something I always do, you know? Especially, it's kind of like the last thing I do in a room. But apparently here I forgot it. So, 4 more lights. Did we actually name this thing? No. This is like, I don't know. Did we even name this room properly? Is it like checkpoint or something? I think it's checkpoint, technically. Well, let's just call it that. I stopped it a long time ago with a lot of these, but that's okay. Just while we're here, you know. Might as well do it. Checkpoint vent. And there's still one incomplete vent. That's really freaking bothering me. But yeah, there you go. And then we have the interior lights. Yeah, there should only be 4. At least the lights I have pretty much nailed, so... That's kind of nice. I've been consistent with those. A bit of radius, a bit of fall off. That's fine enough. So I have the 2 guardhouses. Even a small room like that, that's not gonna fill up with too much oxygen too quickly, because we don't have a lot on this ship. We might... At one point, we might, well, we will have to. We'll have to start, basically, getting some material into this ship. And I mean, for one, we have to put, oh, yeah, the complete ceiling of this floor hasn't been done yet. Yeah, see? We have to put power into the ship, aka uranium ingots, which is something I could probably already do, because we've produced a decent amount of them. And you know what? I think I'm gonna round off this room a little bit so it doesn't look that blocky. Not every room has to look blocky. With some it's fine, but sometimes you just want to have a little bit of rounded edges, right? And then we're gonna have to, well, we're not gonna have to, but I'm gonna put lights. Let me think about this here, and then we're gonna have lights here and here. We're also missing a door over here. Yeah, we haven't named these doors either. Oh, yeah, that's that cryo facilities, quarantine facilities. Oh yeah, the quarantine facilities were our cell. Yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Okay, good. So technically, what would we name this stuff? So this is clear. This is quarantine door. And now the interior lights, we're gonna call this stairwell lower deck. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'll remember that, most likely. Boom, there. And now, I think we can use this neat little plate to kind of, you know, paint over this hole here that we have. Also, yeah, gravity generators are gonna have to be a thing. We're gonna have to put them somewhere. And also, I don't have the appropriate materials, I don't think, but rails, that's what I've been looking for. Yeah, I kind of want to put rails here and you know, here, but yeah. Again, this will be a bit annoying. As you can see, we need a lot more stuff here. The whole freaking ceiling here hasn't been done. We have kind of rushed this lower floor to get this out of here. I remember now. That's been, well, it's been a quick project to say the least. It's also probably where that unfinished vent is, somewhere down here, I presume. And then we have again, more stairwell here that hasn't quite been illuminated yet. I'm gonna go with triple lighting here. Why not? There's also no door here yet. This is to the maintenance floor, obviously, but yeah. Oh, yeah, we just we just lost traction with the floor there. Let's see, these we're gonna call stairwell lower maintenance. That's fine. There we go. That's better. A little bit of radius to it. Then we got that as well. And then this is the main floor here, which we haven't done quite yet. Also, we haven't put the, as you can see, we haven't put the freaking vents in here yet. It's kind of eerie looking out when it's dark like this, don't you think? But it's also kind of cool looking. Okay. Let me just spend some of the materials that we still have. Might as well before we go out again. But yeah, this is going to be the annoying part. That's why I said it would probably be easier if we could connect the ship to the base first. And then we could siphon material. Also, some rails here would be nice. Somehow this room feels really unfinished for some reason. Maybe I plan to put something in there at one point, but just hasn't come up yet. Strange. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll remember it at some point. Let's go back down to the airlock. Oh god, that is awkward. Yeah. Here we go. We can do it. I'm gonna actually grab a bunch of stuff and try to put it into the ship. Mainly uranium ingots, and then I want to get like a bunch of ice so that the ship can maybe we can then see if the ship is capable of producing its own oxygen and hydrogen, if it's able to sustain it in a way that makes it possible to sustain its own atmosphere, so to speak, if that makes sense. So uranium, there we go. We got 11 kilogram of uranium. That's, oh wait, no, that's in the reactor. Where's the ingots container? I think this one is the ingots container. Yes, it is. There we go. Let's see if we can siphon this from the outside into the main reactor. Okay, we have 2 reactors. So I think we can break this down into, well, let's just do 1K and 1K. Boom. The reactors are filled. Now I wonder how long it will tell me, you know, time-wise, how long that's gonna hold. Let's actually put the rest into our emergency reactor here. Okay. And then I think ice was over there, wasn't it? Let's see. I haven't quite noticed it. There's ice over there. Now, can I... Oh god, which one is it? I know which one it is not. It's not this one. Okay. God, I need to name these differently, don't I? Especially with the, like, the ones that are nearby, you know, the useful ones. Might be the first one that we... Yeah, okay, it's just the first one that we spotted. Nice. Let's just call it close. Give it a bit more a blue hue. There we go. Okay. Oh, I almost went over there without a drill. Jeez. That would have been smart. Right. I think I put my drill in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's put everything else in here and just get the drill. There we go. Let's get a bunch of ice and then just chuck it in and see if it gets processed properly. And then if it's actually... If the facilities inside are capable of producing it quickly enough to fill the ship up. Especially the airlock. The airlock is going to be critical. Because if it's not even able to fill up the airlock quickly enough, it's going to be quite useless. I mean, the rest of the ship, once it's filled, it should technically never... It only needs to be topped up again, but the airlock needs to be, like, filled regularly. So, yeah. We'll have to check. I mean, it's a good thing to be busy while our base is producing all the additional stuff, you know? All our components for our thrusters that we're still waiting for. I also want to quickly hop into the cockpit and then of our big ship just to see if there's like a number of hours, weeks, days that the ship is capable of sustaining of these 2K ingots. Would be good to know, I feel. Yeah, that's ice. Didn't I dig into this one, or did I dig into this one up here? Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I probably tried to just dig in here. Is that really ice? That looks like freaking stone that I'm picking up. Oh, it's ice. Okay. Fair enough then. Yeah, I think I've only gotten like a few loads of ice, and that was more than enough to keep my base of operations working. But then again, I only needed for the suit to top that off, and that doesn't need much. It's kind of again a bad way to design a ship, to basically only now figure out if I've built in enough things to make it viable to survive. Hey, there you go. Form over function with this project, it feels like. But we'll see. I have the feeling we did quite a good job with it, but we'll see. Let's go to the lower arm, or the lower part of the ship, and try to, over the connector again, try to insert it into the... Well, technically we should just be able to drop it into the connector, and then it should get sucked into the generators, in theory. So let's try that then. Right, there it is. Oh god, it has already consumed quite a lot. Jesus Christ. What is it? Why is it consuming so much? We'll have to figure this out in a second. Is it charging something? Is it charging batteries? I don't know. Okay, let's just drop this in here. Okay. It is apparently... Oh god, it's not able to reach the generators. Ugh, that's awkward. Why is that, though? It's not... Is it not able to reach... Can this not be transported through the reactors? That's weird. That's very weird indeed. Hold on. Is that the only thing that it doesn't work with, or have I done a blunder and didn't connect something? Sometimes I wish the game would give you a little bit more help with these kind of things, but hey, there you go. Yeah, let's just take a bunch of stuff with us, because we'll have to figure out if we fucked something up or not, don't we? Let's go down there. Okay, let's try it with this. No, doesn't. It connects with both reactors, but nothing else. Okay, okay. Let me just charge my suit real quick before we go in there. Even though in there we technically also have the ability to do so, but there you go. But yeah, I'm kind of curious why it's burning all the uranium at the moment. If it's powering up all the batteries, basically, then it's fine, because then it's basically storing the energy for later. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so to get to the reactors, we have to go up here and then go down here. Right, this one goes way further down. Right, now let me check something here. So there's cargo containers here. From here... Cannot really reach anything either from here. It's almost like... It's almost feeling like one of the back end connectors, like the spine at the back, is not complete. You know what I mean? That's how it feels like. Yeah. Also, hold on, I'm kind of confused right now. Wait. Shouldn't I have a stair that goes further down from here? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's back there. It's very, very inconspicuous. Okay. See, there's like green. There's green here. And I think these are connected over edge here. Yes? If we have the generators. Not the small one, the big one. We orientate them. Yes, they should be connected. Okay, so here everything is fine. And then we go down here. Oh yeah, let me just... 3 days. Okay. I'm just curious, by the way. Oh god, if we turn these on and they charge, we have 4 hours of energy. That's kind of crazy. But we're charging the jump drives, all of them, with the double reactors. So you can see with double reactors, our power, if all of them are charging, We're spiking up to almost 50% power use, so maybe we need to add more reactors. Not big ones, just a couple of small ones. Or maybe we just say while we're charging our jump drives, because we turn that on, off and on, you know? While we're doing that, we just don't fly. Okay, see, that's green, 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 green all the way down. Technically. Also, technically. Green. Everything's green. Okay. Let me think about this. So, there's the connector. That goes into here. That goes up here. What is that connecting to, though? Is there something directly above it? No. No, these reactors are not connected to the rest of the ship, aren't they? They're not. Or am I... Hold on. I think I have not connected this to anything else. There is the... Yeah, there's that. That's curious. Yeah, I don't think I've connected these to anything else. And now I have to think how I would go about this. And I have the feeling the best way to do is to dig through here, honestly. Really quickly, I'll have to just pop that down so we can get some stuff out of our inventory. Oh, now we can... Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. There we go. Dig into here. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think you see what I'm trying to do here, don't you? I'm trying to reach the back end of this... Of the ship, basically. Yes, this part I'm trying to reach. Okay. Let me put down another one of you. And then get rid of you. And then put a junction here. Put that in. Take that out, I suppose. Then... Can we? Oh, bugger. That doesn't work now, doesn't it? Oh, this is awkward. Very awkward. Super awkward. Right. Let me think about this. Oh, this is a complicated issue here. Right. I'm 100% sure we'll have to do some fixing with plates to cover things up, because this is not going to be nice. I can tell you that much already. Because we'll have to put... You know what? I think I'll move the vent entirely. The vent is just gonna be like stuck to here, honestly. That's the easiest solution at this point. Inventory full. And then yeah. I think that's the solution of choice here. Oh boy. Okay. No, actually I need that. Also, I know I'm a bit longer than normal, but then again, I kind of want to finish this issue before I lose my train of thought here. Yes, the panel, there we go. Because we can get rid of this in theory. Let's just get rid of it right now. And then put a paneling here, which we cannot put in right now because... Obviously, we're having a little bit of trouble. Then we need... Well, technically we can leave that, even though it doesn't make much sense. We could connect it straight down. I'm having a bit of an issue with all different kinds of... well... Okay. Now we can technically put that in, yes. Well, there's another issue. Actually, put that in like this to cover up that. And then from below, we can actually put this in to cover that. And now we have to kind of start getting up to this. Yes. I'm sure we're going to be short on components. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, we're going to be short on tubes. God damn it. Oh, that was so clear that we'll be short on something. But I think that works. I mean, does it look pretty? No, not really, but it's fine. And then we're gonna do, just because we want it symmetrical, we're gonna do double vent right here, which is fine. We need, okay, what do we need now? Let's see, up here, is everything all right? Yeah, that's okay. You cannot see that there was anything here before. That's fine. So we need tubes, we need computers, and we need construction components. Yes, that's all we need for now. Good. Let's go up to the... God, we could use a bit more light in here, but it's actually kind of, you know, kind of interesting, kind of moody with all this... the red light of the, well, if they're deactivated, of the deactivated jump drives, but yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go to the air vent then. I think half of this episode was spent navigating between rooms. Okay. Meanwhile, we should have a good amount of... Well, okay, not a good amount, but we're getting an amount. Okay, we need some of that, we need some of that, and we need some of that. That's excellent, that will be enough. Thank you. And let me just check real quick if we... Yeah, we're still refining platinum. Okay, that's fine. Most excellent. Although, before it looked like from the lower decks we still couldn't access the upper ones, but that's... I have the feeling if we're gonna... If this fix now is not gonna address that issue, then we'll have to postpone that for next episode, because that's... It's not gonna be an easy fix, I can tell you that right away. We'll have to debug it like step by step, which is not gonna be an easy process. Ooh, the hallway of gyros. It's kind of airy looking, actually. Okay. Here we go. Check. Check. So technically speaking, everything green. And look! Oh, look! It starts to pump oxygen into the room. That means at least up to the oxygen generators, the connection is stable. Because now it's trying to pump oxygen in. It's not going to be a quick process, but it's doing it. Yeah, see, it's doing it everywhere. And yeah, I think the... you can see the batteries are pretty much full charge at this point. So the batteries have been charged by our... reactors at this point, which is kind of neat. Now we can start charging these again. It's kind of cool if you see them getting percent by percent just like that. Also, I'm not quite sure why it's jumping back and forth. Is it like trying to... I think it's trying to keep the batteries topped off as well. It's really weird. Okay, like this we have power for a few days. Well, that's fine. That's good, in idle mode at least. We have a few in-game days. Oh, look! We're actually getting enough oxygen that technically we could probably... Ha! Oh, no. Okay, not yet. Is it still the oxygen issue? I'm sure it's soon gonna be fine, actually. Well, it has... Where's the ice? Is it already gone? Has it already produced all the ice? That's crazy. That means we have to get a lot more. We might need to get our dear mining ship and get a whole bunch of ice from that asteroid and then put it into this ship. That could be fun. That could be a fun project, I think. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy right now because it means that for the most part, at least, the ship's internal, you know, oh look, in here we also have two, but this is gonna flush out right now. Sorry. There you go. But yeah, it kind of means that it is on the verge of working, I think is fair to say. So yeah, that's it for today. Next time we're gonna get some ice. We're gonna get some other stuff, maybe more uranium. We'll see. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.